78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe, turn on your notification bell so be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, go ahead and share this joint. Good morning, everyone. Beautiful day out here at the pond. Just relaxing. But I did want to come on here and talk today about I wanted to do a video about this last night, but I said I'm gonna go to sleep. I'll talk about it in the morning, you know what I mean? And that is Jamal Charlo saying something slick about the Haneys and Shane Mosley as well. And those of you that know, Devin Haney did his training camp at Big Bear at Shane Mosley's camp, okay? You know, Shane had a lot of negative things to say about Devin Haney prior, okay? Shane was telling the world that Devin was going to knock out Jose Ramirez, which I thought was a mistake anyway, but, you know, whatever. That's what Shane was doing. And now Shane is out here. Yesterday, Shane was out with Victor Ortiz. Y'all remember Victor Ortiz, the quitter, the guy who fought Floyd Mayweather and tried to cheat, headbutted Floyd. And then he proceeded to quit in several fights throughout his career. A lot of people call him one of the most wasted talents in the sport boxing history. Yeah, that Victor Ortiz, the clown, the man who famously said in the ring, "I don't deserve to be getting punched like this." You know, that guy. This guy is out here with Shane Mosley about to fight somebody. I don't know. He's out here talking about, "Oh man, I'm a fighter, man. I'm not no runner like Devin Haney." And all this and that, right? We gonna come to fight, man. We come to fight. We're warriors. Like, bro, miss me with the warrior stuff when you quit. You quit on several occasions in your career. You wasted your entire boxing career. Devin Haney, at 26 years old, has accomplished 5 times more than you have ever accomplished in your entire career. And you're out here trying to criticize this man because it's the popular topic of today, right? Now, Shane Mosley says that Shane didn't really diss Devin, but he said something slick that you know, I already knew what Shane was up to anyway. Shane said that he believes that Devin fought that way. He fought a cautious fight to get to the payday. He didn't want to mess up his payday that he had with Ryan. He said he fought a different philosophy than he teaches. He said, you know, when he fought, he was like a warrior, this and that, whatever. He said, but he believes that Devin fought that way because he was listening to his dad. He was listening to Bill, okay? So, now if you also remember, Devin said himself that he saw Shane in London, and Shane kept telling him, "Hey man, I think I can help you out. I think I can help you out a lot, man. I think I can help you. I can help you." Shane's objective here is to get Devin away from his father. That's what the entire boxing world is about, to get Devin away from his father so that they can properly destroy him. Devin is protected as long as he's with his father. You understand? I know this sounds like some wild stuff I'm saying. I promise you I know what I'm talking about, bro. These people are desperate to get Devin away from his father and try to turn him into a different type of fighter so that he can get ruined like they have ruined all these other great boxers. And that's the mission, okay? And I hope Devin and the big brother Bill, hope they see what the play is with these guys. I never trusted Shane Mosley, never trusted him, because I knew what his game was. Shane loved them people, bro. I heard so many stories about Shane ripping and running around in LA with Oscar and what's that dude named AC Slater, who used to play on, what's his name? Mario something, whatever. But I heard so many stories coming up from girls from the streets. You know, I ain't gonna repeat nothing no broad say. You know what I'm saying? I ain't player, but I'm just saying. I heard a lot of stories about Shane, and I know Shane wanted to be one of them people. You know what I'm saying? So I don't trust him. But anyway, let's get to Jamal Charlo. Jamal Charlo came out and he says that he tells Rolly, he got caught on tape telling Rolly, "Oh man, you should fight Devin. You know, you watch Devin like you did Ryan. You do to Devin what you did to Ryan. You know, what can they say about you, whatever." So he was gassing up. I know what Charlo was doing. Charlo, what he was doing is he got caught being two-faced and gassing. And a lot of people do that. You know what I'm saying? I doubt that Charlo actually meant harm at the time he said it, but he still said it, and he got caught. See, this is what Charlo got caught doing on camera with Rolly. That's what happened on the phone with a lot of these dudes. Yeah, man, for real, bro. Man, yeah, dude, man, you whoop dude, man, dude ain't this, he ain't that. Then they get around the other dude and say the same thing. You know what I'm saying? They say the same thing. That's that manipulation. They get around the other dude, yeah, man, man, really trash, man, really this and that. So only thing that happened is Jamal got caught being two-faced and sneaky and snaky. Now, Jamal got some nerve because him and his brother have had tragic situations going on. Both of them is dope fiends. Both of them, both of them have had mental issues and stuff like that. Both of them have had marital or girlfriend problems, baby mama drama, they had spilled over to the internet where these women have came out dissing them, talking about, you know, especially Jamal, like, bro, your girl's like out of order, seriously out of pocket, man. She been out here talking about, you know, all you care about is doing yayo and, you know what I'm saying, and this and that. You broke, you ain't got no money, you ain't never gonna fight again. I mean, she just dragged you, bro. I don't know how y'all dudes can fix your mouth to talk about anybody like young Dev when y'all got all this stuff going on. And I'm gonna tell you why it is. I mean, we already know, but we can talk about it again. A lot of these fighters are jealous of Devin Haney. Sure, a lot of it has to do with Bill. They're angry. It all goes back to Bill, really. But they're angry. Some of them are angry that Bill Haney, being who he is, chose to be in his son's life, and a lot of them didn't have that from their fathers. Their fathers didn't dedicate that. They had to get into boxing through other means. You know what I'm saying? They probably was getting beat up outside, getting bullied and stuff like that. Somebody taking their lunch money, you know, got whooped, and somebody introduced them to boxing, you know, to protect themselves. A lot of them got into boxing as a defense mechanism, you know what I mean? A way to protect themselves. Devin Haney, daddy already had money, all right? So he got into boxing, and this is not something he had to do. It's something he chose to do. He happens to be very good at it. That bothers people. You know what I'm saying? That irritates people. That, man, I had to do this. You ever hear one of the people whining about how hard their life was? Man, I grew up eating nothing but canned beans. You know what I'm saying? What you know about pork and beans and wieners, man? Just out the can. All I ate was pork and beans every day. You know what I'm saying? I had to sleep with the rats. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All that kind of them old sob stories. So Devin didn't grow up like that. Devin was a teenager driving Rolls Royces and stuff like that, and he's still a dog, you know what I'm saying, in the ring, and they can't stand that. So that's one side of it. Then the other side of it is they're mad, and Paulie told y'all this. Paulie Malignaggi told y'all this. Paulie said, hey man, look, when Paulie got into it with Devin, this is what he said. He told you, and then Paulie was the most honest out of everybody. Paulie said, your dad protected you. A lot of us didn't have it. I wish I had my dad. Paulie said, I wish I had my dad protecting me. He said, I would have never signed the crazy contracts I signed. He's like, a lot of us fighters, we have to sign our first deals on these crazy contracts and crazy deals. And then we're stuck in there. We got to go through legal problems and this. You never had to deal with that, Devin. Your dad took you to Mexico and you had to do this and that. See, that's what it is. A lot of these guys feel like Devin didn't have to pay his dues. He didn't have to grow up the hard way. He wasn't locked into a contract that he wasn't supposed to be in for 5 years. He could have been, but he had a father. Floyd Mayweather tried to get Devin caught up in some ridiculous contract, remember? And Devin and Bill said no. And that was the smartest thing they ever done. Smartest thing. Now, they're basically free agents to move wherever they want to move. They got to deal with Turkey right now. They got a multi-fight deal with Turkey, and that really irritates people. I keep seeing people trying to hate on Dev money. Boy, I'm seeing media guys. Get out of here, B, Bug, whatever you in. I'm seeing media dudes saying stuff like, oh, Turkey's paying all these guys all this money. I mean, and they're not fighting, you know, they're not pleasing the fans, you know, but Turkey's paying them all this money, you know. Same stuff they said about Al Heyman. Al Heyman paying these guys all this money, man. Al Heyman paying all these guys all this money. You know, it's just ridiculous, man. It's straight haterism, fam. That's really what it is. It's straight haterism. So Jamal Charlo, the Charlo brothers in general, like, y'all need to get back in the ring. I need to get in shape. I need to stay off social media talking crazy about anybody. I remember Jermall came out trying to talk crazy to Wilder and stuff. Like, bro, sit down somewhere, bro. You can't talk crazy about no dudes that's accomplishing more than you, bro. You can't. You can't talk crazy about a dude some dudes that's out here putting in work, and you out here, bro, There's no way I would be on the internet talking crazy if my wife was ripping and running in the streets acting a fool. I just couldn't do it. My heart wouldn't let me do it. I would feel like the biggest fraud in the world. Right? There's no way I'd be on the internet talking crazy if I know as soon as I get off of here, I'm gonna go get me a 8-ball. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go get me an 8-ball, and make that do what it do. It's ridiculous. But that's what this stuff is about, with this hatred for some people. Now, some of them are just plain old racist. They hate Devin Haney's style because they know he's a difficult guy to beat, right? Others hate Bill for the two reasons I just told you. One, Bill was in his son's life, and they wish they had a dad in their life. Two, Bill kept his son out of he's protecting his son and keeping him out of harm's way in the sport of boxing. So understand, Oscar, Shane Mosley, and everybody else all in cahoots when it comes to trying to get Devin away from Bill. That's what they want. That's their mission. Okay? Oh man, we gotta get Devin away from Bill, man. If we can get him away from Bill. Why? What you want him away from his father for? His father took him to undisputed. He's 32-0. He's rich. He ain't got no trouble. What you want him away from his father for? Everybody wants to get this kid away from his father so they can pillage off of him and tear him to shreds. That's what they want to do. I'm telling you, man. I know these people, man. It's the sharks out here. The sharks out here in the water, man. Sharks out here in this water. So that's what they own, man. But anyway, I'm gonna get out here and put a pole in the water real quick. I don't think nothing biting right now, but I'm gonna see. 78 Sports TV, salute to the mighty LDBC. Y'all smash that like button and share this video. You know what I mean? Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subbed, man. Shout out to DHP. We up out of here. Deuces.